Tucker Carlson wants out $200 million per person, 150,000 troops needed at the border. So former Fox News host Tucker Carlson wants to return to TV before 2025. 2025 being the year that his current contract expires with Fox. Now the question is, will they let him? Now one source says that Tucker is ready to fight a war with the news outlet regarding his release and the freedom to get a new job. A job that may involve billionaire Elon Musk, as rumors have already come out that they're talking about working together. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Elon Musk and Tucker Carlson. Would you watch Tucker if he was free to say whatever he wanted? Comment a quick yes or no on that one. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, he says that 1,500 of our troops to the border just won't cut it, especially if they're only going to be doing paperwork. Now, according to him, we're going to probably need more like 150,000 of our troops to secure the border. Do you agree with him? Alejandro Mayorkas, the Biden administration's border chief, he says that he's not sure why a huge surge of immigrants are headed for the border. Has he even visited the border? Is he updated with what's happening with Title 42? Secretary of State Antony Blinken may be held in contempt by Congress if he refuses to turn over a classified cable with regards to the Afghanistan withdrawal. And a California panel has proposed to provide $1.2 million per person for each eligible African American resident in the state as reparations for slavery. I'm not sure what California's connection is here, but one activist is saying that it's not enough. They need $200 million each. Hope you guys are ready for the truth, because we're about to get into it right now. By the way, for the best way to invest in gold or silver, check out the links down below in the description of this video. So, slavery has been outlawed in California since the year 1850. I just want to go ahead and start out with that. What's happening over there? Well, a new proposal from a California reparations task force may possibly provide every African American resident in the state with $1.2 million in reparations. Now, I'm saying each resident because I'm not sure how they're going to go about finding descendants. Now, the payout may equal to more than $800 billion, a bill that California taxpayers may be charged. To date, though, this still isn't approved. Now, according to the State Justice Department, quote, "We are aware of recent reports of electronic communications and social media posts sharing false and misleading information about African American California residents receiving monetary reparations. This information is false. The Reparations Task Force is to develop recommendations for future legislative action. Therefore, at this time, there is no claims process," end quote. Just to be sure that you guys in California aren't scammed or anything, I wanted you guys to know what was really going on. Also, some say that the amount of $1.2 million still isn't even enough.
You say nothing about slavery. Nothing. Zero. So the equivocal number from the 1860s for 40 acres today is $200 million for each and every African American.
So what do you guys think on this? Now, on the topic of money, Tucker Carlson makes about $20 million a year from Fox, even today as he's no longer working for them anymore. Now, that's a lot of money just to stay at home and stay off of TV, huh? But Carlson and his representatives are now trying to work out how he can negotiate a formal exit with the news outlet, with Fox expected to slow walk any attempt to move over to any rival network. Now, one possibility, and this is due to a source who's already said that a dialogue has already been opened up, is Tucker Carlson working with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk has tried to make Twitter a place for free speech. Whether he succeeded to do that or not, that depends on the user's experience. However, giving Tucker a place where he can pretty much say whatever he wants might be a dream for him. You guys know how the saying goes, right? Strike while the iron's hot. So Tucker's 2-minute video on Twitter has already reached 24 million viewers. Who knows how far this thing can actually go when given a platform and a go signal, right? And who knows how far Congress will go with Secretary of State Antony Blinken when it comes to information that he may have withheld from them. What is Congress after? Oh, just the classified cable that reportedly warns of Kabul's collapse after the 2021 withdrawal after Afghanistan. Representative McCaul warned that they will charge Blinken with contempt of Congress if he does not provide an unredacted version of the July 13, 2021 cable and its official response. But what do you guys see happening with this scenario? While Blinken may be aware of the cable's existence, President Biden's border chief Alejandro Mayorkas, he's unable to confirm why more people are rushing to the borders. borders. When he was asked why there's a surge of migrants recently, Mayorkas was quoted by saying this, quote, "It's very difficult to identify the cause," end quote. Hasn't this guy been the Secretary of Homeland Security for what, more than 2 years now? And he's still not aware of what's happening? Man, if I had a job for 2 years and I was asked why something is happening, I would hope that I at least had an answer for them. But what does Mayorkas think will happen after Title 42? Here's what he said about it.
This is a really tough challenge and has been, as we all recognize, for years and years. We are seeing a level of migration, not just at our southern border, but throughout the hemisphere that is unprecedented. It is, I think, the greatest migration in our hemisphere since World War II. The president on day one delivered a solution. He delivered immigration reform legislation that we had hoped Congress would act on swiftly. They haven't. Within the constraints of a broken immigration system, we are doing so much. Our approach is to build lawful pathways, cut out the ruthless smugglers, deliver lawful pathways so people can access humanitarian relief without having to take the dangerous journey from their home countries. And at the same time, if they arrive at our southern border, in between ports of entry, we will deliver consequences.
Well, there you go, guys. What do you guys think is going to be the situation at the border? Now, if you asked Texas Governor Greg Abbott, things may become very, very complicated.
So let's be clear about what's happened on the border. Texas has the ability to secure the border ourselves. If we were acting in isolation, we would have secured the border. While Texas is doing everything possible to try to stop people from crossing the border, at the very same time, the President of the United States is putting out the Welcome Act, welcoming them in. The cartels know it's the federal government that controls the immigration process. The cartels are working in collaboration with President Biden and the federal government to facilitate that illegal cross-border. We are being overrun by our own federal government. Texas is being undermined by our own federal government in our efforts to secure our border. It's only Joe Biden and his open border policies that's hindered our ability to secure the border.
With regards to the soldiers that the Biden administration is sending to the borders, Abbott was unimpressed. Quote, "We do not need 1,500 soldiers. We need 15,000 or 150,000 to secure the border because of the open border policies of the Biden administration," end quote. So what are your thoughts on all of today's updates? Make sure to let myself and our community know by leaving a comment down below. And while you're at it, why not consider taking advantage of an opportunity to make money? There are plenty of ways to make money even from your home. Now, off the top of my head, you can try a couple of side hustles, maybe even start a few small businesses. You can do all this right from your computer or even your smartphone. These ventures are for sure to help generate multiple streams of income. You can also try your hand at investments in the stock market or real estate. And even if you wanted to protect all of this wealth and cash flow now, you can consider investing in precious metals like gold and silver. Now, I know that starting something new can be intimidating, but it would certainly be easier if you had a guiding hand. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about this, feel free to drop some comments down below. I'd be more than happy to create some videos for you guys on these topics. But let's get back to financial freedom, all right? Now, before I go, please don't forget to drop a huge thumbs up for the video and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of the truth, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one.